How you guys doing? You guys are fine. I made a promise, yeah, that I will be showing you guys how the system works. I'm so sorry. I'm just getting back to you guys. It's been a crazy week for me. I've been up and doing really, doing a whole lot. But here I am. So basically, I said I'll be showing you guys, my system, basically what I work with. This is basically my interface. As you can see, it's not too complicated. This is basically what I use. I use moving average. I use moving average, yeah, as well as you know, uh, support and resistance level, and also the indicators I use. Which is this arrow, these arrows here, these arrows here, these arrows here, these arrows here. Like I always tell you guys, yeah, I trade on 5 minutes candle. Let me just explain how this works. I'm on a trade right now. Yeah, I know most of you will be like, okay, why did I take this particular trade that I'm onto at the moment? So I took this trade because like this is my moving average, yeah. At times if I don't want to use what's it called now, if I don't want to use this arrow, yeah, I select my trade from the support, using the support and the resistance here. Now this is a support here, this is a support here, this is a resistance here, yeah. So as you can see here, when the market gets to my my resistance area here, what I do basically is like I start trading on the sell. Yeah, this is game 400. So game 400 is all about selling. Sure, you get, unless you want to go opposite, which is to buy. So I look out for some certain confirmations here. So assuming I don't want to use the indicator, I just want to use the support levels and this moving average. Yeah, this is what I do. Let's assume I want to take on a sell. So what I do is this: immediately this um, resistance area pops up, what I do next is I wait for the moving average to cross over, meanwhile, like when it crosses over like this and the prices starts reflecting down like this, what I do next is I'm going to take my sell. It's as simple as that. That's what I do. So what I'm trying to say is this: the first thing is I look out for is my resistance area. Immediately it pops, I wait for the moving average to cross over. So immediately it crosses over and I'm beginning to see candle underneath it, like forming. After the first candle, I wait for the second candle. So I start picking my trade from this second candle here, and I start taking it down. You get, and I'll start taking it down. Fine, it spikes. It spikes. Yes, it's gonna spike. Definitely, how boom crashes. It's gonna spike. But in as much as this moving average is still, in as much as the candles are still below the moving average line, I'm still okay. And in as much as there is still a resistance here, I'm still good. So let's assume here now. Let's assume here. Let me mark this out. Let's assume here now. Here, there's a support level that forms here. Let's assume a new support forms here now. Immediately, I'm going to close the trade. Check again. I'm going to close the trade. Immediately I see support forming here, I'll close the trade. And another thing is, immediately let's assume there's another spike now. It jumps and cross over to this, and it crosses this black moving average to the top. I'm going to close the trade. I wait for the trade till the next candle to be below this moving average again before I take another trade, because I know eventually this market is going to go down. Share again. So that is my first strategy, basically, on taking any trades using this. This is a new account that I quickly put up together to show you guys how it works, and so far so good. This is how much I've been able to make, which is $43. So I've been like taking trades. I think wait, no, it should be more than that. Hold on, I think this is just for today. Let me change to all history. So yeah, 103, exactly 103, 103. I started from 200 and I started taking trades. Now let's go back to our present trade. And now this is what I'm about to show you guys. Let me show you guys something now. So as you can see now, uh now the what's it called now, the candle has already crossed over. On a normal ground, I'm meant to actually close this trade. You will agree with me that I'm meant to actually close this trade, but now there is a weaker resistance, RAS. There's a weaker resistance here, as you can see, that just appeared. So instead of me to close this trade, I'm not going to close the trade. I will just let it be, and I will let it. Just to see what's going to happen. So if there is another spike above this resistance that has appeared here, yeah, I'm going to close the trade. But for now, I'm still going to leave it. But I'm still going to leave it just to see what's going to happen. Like I said, this is my first approach. My second approach is this here. So let's do it this way. Now, like I said, in gains are for selling. Let me go back to 1 minute. Gains are for selling, while pain is for buying. As you can see, it's a down movement, it's a down movement, it's a down movement. Now let's assume I want to take a trade using the indicator here. The indicator I use. Let's assume I want to take a trade. This is the trade you guys take. Immediately this appears, it's going to give you there's going to be a pop-up, like now, like a sound. But before then, you guys need to add a timer, a candle timer. You need to add a candle timer so that at times this indicator might not appear, let's say at the beginning of this candle, might appears in the middle of the candle. That is why you need a timer, so as to know, because like I said, the strategy works on a 5 minute candle. Yeah, it works on a 5 minute candle. So immediately it pops up. Let's assume it pops up it remains 2 minutes, and that is when this arrow pops up. What you need to do is to quickly take your trades. You get, but you don't just take every candles that the indicator pops up. No, you don't just do that. Now, like I said, you only take a what? You only take a sell. Sorry, you only take a sell on gain, while you only take buys on pain, right? So this is to be, in order for you to make consistent profit using this indicator, this is what I would advise you to do. That is why I said you don't just take any trade. When you see that the arrow pops up, let's assume the arrow pops up. I may look for hold on. Yeah, let me look for, let's say this area now. Hold on. I want to look for a more glaring area. Okay, I can't find any here. Let me go back to the beginning. Let me use this part for example. Now, here is the thing. Here is the rules to the main indicator itself. Now, let's assume now, if me personally, if I want to take a trade using this arrow indicator, this is what I do. I'll wait for this moving average to cross down, meaning that now, as you can see, now it has spikes again, right? The next thing I'll do is what? Is to close my trades. I'm going to close my trade and wait for the and wait for the, like I said, the price to be under what, to be under the moving average again. You get, before I start taking my trades again, right? So, but if you don't want to be using that, you just want to be taking this arrow, this is what I will advise you to do. Now, I was explaining here the other time, when this moving average crosses the price, the candlesticks, and the candlesticks are now under the moving average, which is this black, that is when I'll start taking. So meaning that any candle like this candle now that forms under the moving average, yeah, that is when I take what, the candle, I'll take the arrow, I'll take that particular candle and trade on it. That way you are 100% guaranteed that the market will not spike against you. Even if it spikes against you, yeah, let's assume it spikes, let's say it's here now and it spikes, yeah, because like I said, there is no 100% guarantee in the market to get. Let's assume it spikes here now, the next candle, in as much as the candle is still like underneath this moving average, you are guaranteed to what, you are guaranteed to take the trade. Just take that candle, or you take the next one, yeah, but don't be greedy to now, be like, oh, let me take this one and let me take the next one. Don't do that. Just take that one candle. Don't forget, this is 5 minutes, and in 5 minutes anything can happen, you get. So just take it and you're good to go, you get. But avoid when the what's it called, the candles are above the moving average. Now this is the moving average here, moving average crosses here, but then we have candles at the top. So all these signals, avoid them. Because why? The market is what, is going up, is going up here, as you can see, it's going up. See, from here now, this is a support area, right? So the market is going up, it's going up. From here it starts, trying to go back down, but there is another support in this area. Even though you guys can see, there's another support in this area, you get. And what happens, the market begins to bounce up again until it gets to the a weaker resistance, and that is when the market starts falling. That is why I said this is coming down, the market is coming down, and when it's on, when this arrow now is under, one thing I know for sure is this here, when there is a, let for example, now when there is a new resistance as it is here, now the market is coming, I'm expecting the market to go back to this weaker resistance before taking my trades. That is usually how the market works, you get. But at the same time, it might not touch it. Let's assume it might get here before it starts coming down. It's possible, but me, I'm less concerned of that. My main concern is, in as much as soon as the candle crosses the moving average and the candle is underneath the moving average, that's when I take my own trade. That is what I'm actually looking for. But if I don't want to go that way, this is what I do. What I do is, like I said, immediately this moving average crosses and a new candle forms under the moving average, and there is an indicator that pops up, which is the arrow facing down, what I do is what, I take my trade. Now let me give you a proper example. Here now, you can see here there's a consolidation, consolidation, and there is a lot of there's a lot of signals that you could actually take, my dear brothers and sisters. You see, don't take any of these trades. They can just mess you up, meaning that any ranging market you see like this, avoid them. So this is what you trade. Now the moving average is what, the moving average has crossed, and we have the candles under. So what you'll be looking forward to, any signal you see, that the moving average is at the top and the candles is below the moving average, any arrows you see, you take your trade with confidence. You take your trades with confidence. I'll show you more example. There's nothing here, so you avoid. Now see, now here, now see here, now See here now, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. You take all these 8. See, if I were you and you're not greedy, yeah, what I do basically is this, yeah. Anytime I see an opportunity, shey you get, anytime I see an opportunity, what I do is I just take, let's say, 2 or 3 candles, meaning, I mean, 3 signals in a day, and I'm good. And the next day I'll do the same, and the next day I'll do the same. That's because I don't want to be greedy. You get my point? So basically, this is how the system works here. You wait for what? The moving average to cross over the candles, and the candles is below, and you take what? And you take your trades using the arrow. Immediately the arrow pops, you take your trades. I'll give you more example here too. Like I said, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. You take your trades. I'll give you more example here again. But here you'll realize that the market is already going back up. There's another indicator I think I'm going to add for you guys. This indicator, it's called chaos indicator. Exactly, as if I know this is a support area. Sure, you get, this is a support area. So immediately you see that this is forming, that there's a support in this area here. Immediately this arrow pops. Even if you see a candle like this, you see an arrow like this, instead of you to take it, you don't take it, because it's already a support area. You don't take any trades. But in as much as it is coming down and this doesn't pop anywhere, you can, you are guaranteed to take your sales. You get, here you take your sales, because why? The moving average is at the top while the candle is below them. You take.